You don't want to lose what God is doing inside of you because you compromise yourself because of what man is doing and how they're doing things. No, listen, you sit and learn, and then when God say move, move. Don't be so compromised that you stay under somebody who's not teaching the way that God is teaching you. God is about to remove certain people from under people because they're not getting the time to preach. They're not getting the time to work in their gifts. If it's too much for Moses, like Moses shows us so much. Like the burdens are going to be heavy, but yeah, I'm going to pit people to carry it for you so you don't have to do it by yourself. The dangerous people are the ones who want to preach through depression, preach through anxiety, and then turn around and complain and say the church ain't doing enough. The people ain't doing enough. When reality is you putting too much on yourself because too many people want to be seen, they want the follows, they want to have control of everything till they break back and ask for help because you can't teach through depression. And then what's so crazy to me is that people will have other preachers come from out of town when they got their own preachers that's in their church that need the experience to get on stage to preach. That I don't understand. But if you are under somebody, don't let your gifts go to waste. Don't be under somebody so long that you won't even move when God say move because now your loyalty is to that person. You're going to feel bad for leaving. So what? Who cares? You better leave when God say leave because you're being compromised. And then like now you're in a place, you're stuck in a place not knowing what to do. Your gifts going to waste in the same way that in the Bible it says, listen, throw yourself in the ministry, throw yourself in the gifts, because if you don't keep practicing it, if you don't keep working in it, then you're going to lose it. Matter of fact, it's 1 Timothy 4:8. Like, yeah, it's what it says. It's good to work out physically. It's good to do everything else, but yet, like, it's better to work on the things, like, of God. Work on the internal. So as God is working on the internal of you internally, also, if God's putting ministry in you, you're going to have to keep working at it. You're going to have to keep working in that gift. Throw yourself in it. But how can you throw yourself in it when you're under somebody who wanted to give you a chance too? So this is why you should be mindful of who you put yourself under. Be mindful of who you put yourself under in this season. If God is calling you into ministry, if God is calling you into lead, God, remove the people that are under wrong leadership and put them in the hands of those that will give them the chance, that will correct them when they are wrong with love, not emotions, not their feelings, that will correct them the same way that you correct us. And if it gotta be bluntly, guess what? They're gonna say it blunt, but it's still gonna be with love, not condemning them. So therefore, if you're under somebody that don't understand that part of Moses where God had to take their spirit off of Moses and put it on under the 70 leaders so they can have help, then you're under the wrong leadership. We all need help with something, and this is why you shouldn't rush into your gift. This is why you should allow, when God say speak, you speak. Other than that, go live your life and mind your business. Listen, please, live your life and mind your business, because too much is given, too much is required. If you throw yourself out there too early, too much is given, too much is required. And if you lead somebody astray, that is on you. And baby, we don't have time for that. Check your life. Your life has to be the example first. If your life isn't the example, then don't even waste your time trying to talk about God and the blessings. Nothing. Till you become the example, till you allow God to make you an example, to be used as the example. Understand. Stay put. Stay hidden. But I just believe there's too many gifted pastors being silenced, seated under the wrong people because they don't teach the way that they're teaching the people, and it goes against what they're doing, and they lack control. They would be exposed, because God is rising up those that can speak His truth no matter what. But if you're in a place where you're becoming something new and you're under somebody who don't want you to speak, it's time to move. Because even as God is making you a leader, and then the thing about it is, those that's supposed to have their own church, or those supposed to have their own ministry that are pastors, and you're under the wrong hands, They're not going to let you go because of the simple fact that they don't want you to be greater than them. But in this season, baby, you better leave people. You better be so loyal to God than people, because you won't grow as you could be. And people only want people around because they benefit off of you. You're gifted. You're talented. You have favor. But if you leave them, that favor don't go. The one they benefiting off of you is about to leave. And they don't want that. So therefore in this season, like, if you know that God is calling you to be something in ministry or the fivefold, ask God, who do I need to be under? And if it's nobody for right now, just enjoy God teaching you. That's the best thing that we can do right now. Like, let God teach you. You get in that word and you will learn his laws and his decrees. Because if you don't understand anything that's in that word and you're just going off of man word and them telling you what to do over what God is trying to put in you and install in you and have you do, you're going to miss out. And you're going to miss out on being who God is calling you to be. People know that you're great. People see that you're great. Nah, but I don't want you to be greater than me. And the thing about it is people don't understand, like, and it's sad because people will not push people to be all that they can be. Because the fear of them being great, like, we're not here to help each other. We are all students. No title is better than any other title. Like, we're not better than anybody. We are all servants. That's the greatest title. People don't, and I know this title thing, I don't even understand it, because God made his son man and God, but yet he chose to be the servant. He chose to be a servant. That's the greatest title to have, servant. Because your gifts, whatever it is that God has given you, it's not really going to matter. Did you serve? Was you kind? Was you humble? Did you follow God's commandments? Did you follow God's leading in his teaching? Because God will teach you. But if you know that God is calling you to be great, it's time to remove yourself from people that's not going to allow you to grow, that's suffocating you. Because in this season, God wants his children to grow and be all that they can be. And it's time to go be under God and be hidden. And then God work on you and put you out at the right time that he needs you put out. But if you under leaders that want to do everything by themselves, they're teaching you that you don't need help. They're teaching you that the burden that's on you, like, you're supposed to have that. No, don't teach when you're depressed. And that's the important part of, not missing your promise, not missing anything, because people will have you missing stuff. When you're going through stuff, stressed out, dealing with life stuff, plus doing ministry, people will have you stressed out. But when you got the right team, the right help, you won't be as stressed out. Because you know that, listen, when you can't do it, when you got things going on and life is happening with family, hey, I need you to get up and preach, and you trust them enough. But too many people don't trust the people that they have as assistant pastors. They're just there on the bench, and that's not cool. So I need y'all to remove yourselves, and I need y'all to trust God, and so you can be all that God